Hey, what's going on, guys? Just wanted to give you a quick update, sit down, and talk about where we are after 1 week of running ads. I will say one thing though. Today is July 9th, and we did start running ads like on July 2nd or the 1st, a few days before 4th of July. My mentors and a lot of people are saying obviously that skews everything. So what happened was we got like 10 booked appointments in that time period, and I think almost 8 of them didn't show up. Only one did. I have one booked actually in a few hours from right now from me filming this video. Hopefully that one shows up, but if not, it's understandable. Obviously, it's kind of a holiday week. But other than that, I mean, it's all flowing. The leads are going, the ads are working. I just launched a video ad with it as well. So we have two static ads going at $30 each. And then literally right now, I just launched a first video ad of me just sitting down and talking just like this at 40 bucks a day. So we'll see where that really goes. I'm not writing a VSL page. It's just direct calendar book implementation call, and that's it. So, obviously I know this takes time. We also had Facebook decline our card, even though the card was fine. It just thought our bank thought it was suspicious activity. So that is something I will tell you guys to do. When you start launching ads, call your bank, whatever card you have on file for your Facebook ads, and tell them, hey, listen, white label Facebook and make sure it never gets declined. Because, guys, we were 4 days in, and then on the fourth day, we actually start, seeing a lot of bookings come in, like 2 a day, and which is surprising. Obviously, none of them really turned out or showed up, which has to do a lot with the holiday. But right when that started happening, Facebook, turned them off because the card got declined. And at that point, it all reset. So it slowed down the last couple of days. Now it's starting to pick up again. So Facebook has like this thing where it takes 2 or 3 days to kind of actualize the ad, I guess, if you want to say it like that. Obviously, if these ads end up really working out, which they should, they're proven. My mentor said that they work really well. I was, we're just going to wait and see what happens. It's not that huge of an ad spend. We'll give it another week. We're getting booked appointments. If another week or two, none of these booked appointments start showing up, we're going to have to change things. I want to see where this really takes things in our agency. I mean, this video ad is crazy. If it gives me results, I'm going to show you guys what it is, and I'm just going to run through the ads if they end up working. Obviously, now the name of the game, once you have all your systems set up, your VSL funnel, if it's done and ready to go, just in case, all your backend stuff is good, your emails and text automations are good. If everything's working properly, the only thing you need to do now really is focus on getting on these calls, closing the calls, and then implementation. That's it. Obviously, the most important thing is finding a creative that works. Once you find a couple creatives that are bound to give you leads, you just keep running them. You keep on working on new ones, obviously, and testing them so you're always fresh. But that's really the name of the game. I mean, just making fresh creatives, making sure they work, finding working ones, and winning creatives, and just going with the flow. What's going on right now? What's really popular when it comes to ads? Being in tune, looking at the Facebook ads library has helped a lot. So, and then just bounce ideas off of other agency owners that you know, or if you have a mentor. You can do that, and that really helps. So, and I did also hint how we did have one call that almost closed. So what happened was one of our first calls that we got on, it was, a pay-per-close ad that we're running. And in reality, we don't really want people to go with the pay-per-close option, but we want them to go with the actual offer that we were going to offer them, right? So what happened was we didn't expect anyone to say yes to the pay-per-close system because it's kind of a ridiculous offer. It's like, $100 a day in ad spend, and then 30%, 40% of your commission, whatever, right? Something stupid. Nobody should really say yes, but this guy said yes, and he was like, yeah, let's go, let's do this, let's do it. And, Dan was on the call with him, and we didn't really know what to do. I'm not, blaming Dan because I probably wouldn't have been able to close him either. He was like, yeah, let's do it. So in that case, and he's like, yeah, if you need money from me, we'll do it. We thought, okay, well, we didn't think that far ahead. We were like, shit, nobody's going to say yes to this. So we didn't need to think ahead. But in reality, if someone ever says pay yes to pay-per-close, you have to still collect money. You can't just be making free systems that cost thousands of dollars for people. Eventually, it's stupid. So what happened is we were like, oh, yeah, sure, we'll send you all the onboarding stuff, and I guess we'll do it like that, which was kind of silly, right? We got off the call, and we're like, wait a second. We need to collect money. So then we tried to call him back and set it up and collect money, but forget about it, right? The guy's gone. He was like, these guys are just, they don't know what they're doing. So that's just growing pains, right? I think that mistake that cost us $5,000 because that guy literally said, he was like, I'll pay you if you want the $5,000 for pay-per-close system. We just didn't take it. Like he didn't say give us 5,000, which is what the system costs, but he was like, I'll give you guys, whatever you need to get going. It was like he was kind of, an easy sell. So we messed up there. But to be honest, I think everything happens for a reason, and we learned from that. Obviously, if someone comes in now wanting paper close, which a lot of these guys are going to want it, we know how to handle that objection. We know, how to actually sell them on a paper close system and not just make them get onboarded and not collect any money. You never want to do that. So, yeah, I mean, learning curves, learning pains, whatever you want to call it. But I think we're heading the right direction. So, really, that's where I'm at now. Just want to give you guys a quick update. Still no deals yet. Hopefully my next couple videos will be covering, a closed deal. So that's really where everything's headed. I just want to give you guys a quick update. If you have any questions, you want to connect with me, just leave a comment. I'll see you there. I'll catch you guys in the next one.